What's going on, guys? How you doing? All right, here's the deal. We are outside on my front porch, and I am expecting a package to come anytime now. I just got the notification on my phone that my package is 10 stops away, which means it's probably like 5-10 minutes away from being here. What I'm expecting is the Leica 12mm f1.4 lens for my LUMIX G9. What you guys are watching me on is the kit lens, the 12-60 f3.5-5.6 kit lens. It has power OIS, and then it has dual stabilization, like with the little sensor thing. And so what we're gonna do are 3 tests. One's gonna be how the colors look, so here in the same lighting. 2, how's the stabilization? And 3, how is the autofocus? Now for the camera settings, I'm shooting in movie mode. This is shot at 1080, 30p. I know, kill me. I could shoot in 4K, maybe look a little better. I have, let's see, it's an aperture priority mode, so it's shooting at the lowest aperture priority. So this is f3.5. I'm shooting in the natural profile with a couple of adjustments. But anyways, just some basic stuff that you do for vlogging. And so as I'm waiting for the Amazon truck to show up, we're gonna do a couple things. First, the autofocus test. And I'm not gonna make it crazy difficult because I'm on face tracking right now, but I just wanna see if I pop out of frame. I'm burping, I said a beer. Ah, whew, that's delicious. Popping out of frame, out of frame, in and out of frame, forward, backwards. Does it keep me? Look for the pulsing, you know, Panasonic's, the Panasonic Pulse. Sounds like a dance move. It's the Panasonic Pulse. Anyways, here we go. I'm gonna pop out of frame, see if it refocuses the back, and then I'll come back into frame. Did it get me? Is it tracking me? I'm looking in the screen right there. How's that? Is it sharp? Not too bad, right? It's pretty good. I'm gonna do one more time. And I'm back. I gotta say, Panasonic did a really good job on this latest firmware with the autofocus tracking, considering this is contrast based and not phase detect. It's not Sony or Canon good, but it's pretty good. Unless I get in low light that's heavily backlit, it doesn't pulse very much, so just take note how that looks. Now, while we're waiting for this thing, I'm gonna tell you guys a story about this camera. I have a little problem with it, and I'm trying to get a replacement for it. I'll tell you what it is, but while we're doing that, while I'm telling the story, I'm gonna walk around a little bit. Let me know how the stabilization is with this lens. Again, we're f3.5, so the camera doesn't have to work as hard for the depth of field as it will on the f1.4, but nonetheless. All right, we're going for a walk. The stabilization, handheld, arms reach out in front of me. Just going out, let the camera do whatever it does. Now let me tell you guys all about the problem I have with this camera. I updated the firmware 2.1, and I can't really tell you if it happened because of the firmware update or something else, but I can tell you that it's been happening a lot more recently. And I'm trying to get Amazon/Panasonic to replace it. It's been locking up a lot. Like, it'll write to both SD cards. I'm writing RAW to both, and it just locks up and I lose the pictures. It's happened like 7 or 8 times in the last 3 weeks, and it's a little concerning, especially if you're gonna use this for any kind of paid work. So right now I am trying to get Amazon to replace it because it's still under the warranty period, and I don't know, I'm going through all that. But the thing that's concerning is, you guys remember when I had the Olympus EM5 Mark III, and I returned it? Well, prior to that I had an XT30 that broke. Amazon wrote me saying that I was in violation of policy and they're gonna watch my account. So I'm really nervous to ask for an exchange here, which is pretty jacked up. Anyways, working to get that fixed. It might be my SD cards. I've tried a couple different ones. It happened a couple different ways, but I think maybe I've got just something wrong with this particular camera. I don't see many complaints on the DP review boards or anything like that, so I've got to be kind of alone in this. But nonetheless, this is the 12-60 3.5-5.6 quick little autofocus and vlogging stabilization test. And when the Amazon truck shows up, I'll throw the 12-1.4 on here and we'll go do that. It's been about 10 minutes since that last clip for you guys, but I'm looking at my phone here and it looks like the Amazon truck, well, it says it right here. Let's check this out. You guys see that? It says you are the next stop. But by the way, that was a little autofocus test. Even though this is face tracking, Not bad, eh? Not bad. Micro Four Loser thirds with contrast autofocus. It's not bad. I'm just saying. The Micro Loser 4/3 is a reference to the Camera Conspiracies guy. He just got a G9 on his channel, and he's going to test the Leica 12 1.4. So if you guys head over to his channel, which by the way, he doesn't know me from anybody, so I'm not even like trying to help him out as if he needs it. I need the help if anybody. But if you head over to his channel, I'll be curious to see what his results are versus what my results are at this test. This is just a quick test, quick and dirty, so nothing crazy there, but I'm curious to see what he comes back with. I noticed he's doing a lot of wide angle stuff like the 8-18 and the 7.5 Laowa lens. He tested those. A lot of warping going on. I haven't noticed that in my videos, at least with this lens, the 12-60, maybe 12 millimeters, which is 24 equivalent, is tight enough to kind of get rid of that warpy stuff. I don't know. So anyways, Amazon truck coming here in just a second. All right, got the bag here. Now I bought this lens off Amazon, which I buy a lot of lenses, and it always shows up as like an Amazon warehouse deal where the box is damaged. See, it says Amazon warehouse, but look at the box. It's not damaged at all. I always do this. I'm guessing somebody ordered it and then returned it or something. I don't know, but in my mind, totally fine. And so I got this for, I think it was $600 and something, as opposed to typically these lenses are like, I don't know, 1,000. Has it been used before? Hard to tell. It looks pretty good. So this thing, first off the bat, it's solid. The lens hood's solid. The body's solid. It's got the AF MF switch on the side. Got the aperture ring, which only works on Panasonic bodies. Glass up front looks super clean. Whoops. Glass in the back looks clean. It's the way to do it, guys. Amazon used, but it's a warehouse deal. Look for the warehouse deals. They're usually nothing like the box got ripped. Instead of $1,000 or $1,200, you're paying like $650 for this. Much better deal. All right, we're gonna change the lenses in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa. All right, so this is the LUMIX Leica lens, 12mm f1.4. I'm looking over the screen. Not to look back at this, but I'm seeing more contrast off the bat. Maybe it's just like a pseudo effect or whatever. The lens is definitely bigger and bulkier. For Micro Four Thirds, having a G9 plus these Leica lenses, it makes it, I would say, APS-C sized, or maybe even, I don't want to say full frame because that's not really true, but it's not a small setup at this place, which is why I got an EM10 Mark II coming. But nonetheless, let's do an autofocus test with this, and let's see how it looks. So autofocus test commencing right now. Say it's fine. It looks pretty good. Coming up right there. Not bad. How's it look? It's not too bad. All right, let's go for a little walk because I have to get my grill out of my garage, which is a good opportunity to do some vlogging, and hope that I can get this camera replaced without the guys at Amazon blocking my account, which would be terrible. By the way, I have neighbors that live right here. They're gonna probably see me doing this, which is gonna make it really awkward. Oh, they're right here. Okay, here we go. I can tell already the depth of field is way better on this. Much, much better. How's the stabilization? I just walked. Is the sensor doing enough by itself? Because if I look at this lens right here, this lens is not stabilized. I'm looking at it right now. This lens is not stabilized. And so, yeah, you're gonna have a little bit more shake compared to the other lens. And I'm curious if the autofocus is struggling because you have 1.4 instead of 3.5, which on Micro Four Thirds is a pretty big difference. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does it look pretty good? Am I overexposed a little bit? I'll bring it down a few pegs. It's not too bad right there, huh? Takes a second, slow. It's cinematic. Anyways, guys, this is the quick look. The 12 1.4 versus the 12 to 60 3.5-5.6 kit lens. I mean, I bought it used off eBay for like 170 bucks versus this, which is like $1,000 plus lens. Bought an Amazon warehouse deal for like $650. So What do you guys think? What, is worth it? I don't know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and I will do some more tests of this lens around photography, and we'll see what we think about it. See ya.